Hey guys, this is kind of like my welcome to my video first of all, and this is kind of like my iPhone for impressions, thoughts, overview video, and I'll go over some of the main features that you need to know about. If you haven't checked or too lazy to check the websites and the blogs running around. First up, the display. The iPhone has now a 960 by 640 pixel display, and for those of you that can do math really fast in your heads, I'll just say that there's two times resolution, so vertical wise, the resolution doubled, and horizontally the resolution also doubled. Therefore, if you do math, you get four times the number of pixels, and so it's 960 by 640. And what's really special about this is not the fact that it's that many pixels, because the Evo 4G has about 800 by 480 pixels, but the problem with those displays is that it's bigger. And the iPhone 4 display is actually the same size. So you're quadrupling the number of pixels and doubling the resolution, but the display remains the same size, which is really cool. And that means it's more crisp without zooming in. And when you zoom in, it's gonna be much crisper text and much clearer, more clarity. And watching movies is really noticeable. Everything's gonna look sharper because there's more pixels in the same space that there were before. And if you have a big display but you have like really small pixel count, no matter how clear things are, everything's gonna look blurry. But if you have a smaller display and it's gonna be really dense with pixels, it's gonna look really clear. Moving on, the iPhone now does HD video recording. I know that feature has been introduced a long time ago in Android phones, but again, to be fair, the iPhone 3GS is 1 year old now, and it's only $100. For most people, it's a steal for $100. But again, if you want to compare Android phones to iPhones, please compare the latest model, because comparing the June 4th or June 5th, whatever, Evo 4G to a 1 year old iPhone 3GS, that's not a fair comparison by any means. By date, by features, by anything, it's not fair. So we should, if you want to compare phones, please compare the latest models. If there's a new one coming out like next week, please use that as reference. Don't use like a 1 year old device as your comparison. The iPhone that now has a LED flash, 5 megapixels. Megapixels are kind of useless nowadays because 5 megapixels doesn't really mean much now. For some people it might mean a lot, but what really matters is the sensor and the lens and the combination of the two. It's got a back illuminated camera sensor, which basically means it's if in dark lighting conditions, you can illuminate the sensor to get more light artificially, of course. But again, it's a good feature. There's also front-facing cameras, VGA resolution, 640 by 480, I believe, and that's for FaceTime, which is what Apple is calling FaceTime, their video chat feature. And you can use either camera. You can use both the front and the back cameras, not at the same time, but you can use them. You can switch between the two, and it's really seamless. Also, the display is now a IPS display, which is really high quality, great display, color accurate, and they somehow got to save a lot of power. Battery's bigger. It's also powered by the A4 processor, and the iPhone's now made of really interesting, kind of like the unibodies, because now there's just one plate in the middle called the chassis, and it's made of stainless steel. It's not just any stainless steel; it's their special custom alloy stuff, stainless steel. And then on top and the bottom, they're sandwiching that stainless steel frame are two plates of aluminosilicate glass. I don't know if I said that right. Aluminosilicate glass. And that, for those of you that are not techie or science geeky or whatever, aluminosilicate glass is claimed to be stronger. It's like 20 times stronger than regular glass, so scratch proof and stab proof. Overall, the iPhone, it's a great upgrade for those of you 3G users that got their phones like 2 years ago and your contract is about to expire. I recommend you get the iPhone 4 because it is a great piece of hardware, and you won't find a level of polish on the UI and a level of advancedness on other platforms. Other platforms might have features first, but Apple is always slow in releasing new features, but they do it in a very polished, elegant manner. And they've done this in the past with app stores and cut and paste or copy paste, copy cut paste, and now with multitasking. So for those of you that want to get the new iPhone, there's also a few details I've omitted because of time constraints. I don't want you guys to be bored. If you want to pre-order it, you can pre-order it in 8 days. So from today, so it's June 8th or June 15th. And then if you want to, you can actually buy it in June 24th. So for me, I'm gonna be pre-ordering mine, and I'll be picking up two, one for me and one for my dad, at the Valley Free Apple Store. So we're probably not going to see Steve Wozniak because Steve Wozniak bought the iPhone 3GS last year. He was in a line, so his contract probably won't expire by now. But again, if he's there, cool. I'll get my iPhone signed by him too, and in addition to my iPad here. And yeah, thanks guys for watching the video. Bear with me for like 5 minutes and 30 seconds. I'll have a complete video of going over what happens, like other stuff like iAd and game networks, stuff that I admitted in this video later on tonight. Also, my Square card reader video. Let me show you what it is real quick. This is a Square card reader, and it's basically works with the Square application. It's basically you can swipe credit cards and receive payment on your iPhone, iPod Touch, and iPad devices using the application. It's on the App Store, and I'll review this tonight. Right now, I'm just gonna release this video and hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks, guys.